I thought a couple of things happened. We started with I think 60-some% possession, but the possession we were kind of falling into a trap playing our first option, and they picked us off a couple of times. So we adjusted that at halftime. We asked to try to play a ball that's higher up the park that breaks their initial five player pressure, and then we thought that we could make an adjustment, be a little more attacking minded with dropping Demir, putting Albert. And leaving Albert as a 10 and putting Corey. I thought it was important tonight to have a number 9 that had a lot of pace, and with what happened with Douglas early on, changed the game plan, and then we readjust. And then Chang came in. We thought he's been training very well. I've told you guys a few times in the lead up to Orlando that the whole team is training well, and we do inter squads, and there are hard games, and guys look sharp that at any given time someone can be given the opportunity, and Chang embraced the opportunity and worked his tail off. Two of his assists or one of his goals, it comes from him working hard defensively, recovering the ball, and then going the other way. So for me, it makes me proud that the team embraced the situation and let someone like Chang make a difference.
Again, if you have a question for Freddie, raise your hand. James Edward, your line is open.
Freddie, in that first half, well, maybe to skip ahead to the second half, it seemed like the need to take more chances for your attacking players was probably important because Colorado was probably going to drop more players back with the lead. Did you communicate to them they might have to take a little more risk in the second half that maybe they didn't take in the first half?
Nothing was communicated about risk. It was all communicated. The biggest thing that we wanted was, for example, when Justin Glad had it or Natum had it, and our first midfielder or our wingers, for example, when Justin Marin came to the ball, we didn't want them coming to the ball in that area. We wanted them to receive that ball, either stay high and wide to allow Albert to function in between the lines, or if they came in, they didn't come and dropped. They came in and played between the lines. That was the biggest adjustment that we asked. And in the personnel one, we got a little more attacking minded with Demir as the 8 and Chang. So that was the biggest. It had nothing to do with no risk, because I thought we were getting possession. We were just giving away the possession with maybe the pass that we didn't want to give. And that was the biggest change in the second half, was just being a little more aggressive with the pass, meaning can you go a little bit higher instead of playing the initial option.
Alex, your line is open.
Freddie, in the 3 times this 2020 season has started, back in late February, then the tournament, and now, you guys have seemingly played some of your best soccer. The draw in Orlando, the 2-0 win against Colorado in Orlando again, funnily enough, and then this one. Why do you think it's been where you guys have played so well, kind of coming out of the gate every time this season has started?
The players, we have a good team. I feel we do have a good team. I also feel that our Matt Howley and Ryan Carter, our strength and conditioning people, do a heck of a job with the guys and keeping them in good form. But yeah, I think we pretty much, the last 3 years that we've been here with our science department, with Matt Howley leading that, we tend to get a little bit stronger as the season goes on, and I hope it's not any different this year.
James Edward, your line is open.
Freddie, what can a performance like this do for Michael Chang? I know you inserted him into the game several times down in Orlando, did it again tonight, but he really capitalized on his opportunity tonight. It's not that young per se, but for a younger player to come in and make that impact, what can this springboard him potentially to the rest of the year?
Just confidence for himself, confidence on us, on him. We have that confidence. That's why he's here. The front office, we've had him with Olave, and them did a great job, and Matt Glazier did a great job with them down at the Monarchs, and we've been watching him. If I'm not mistaken, he's one of the assist leaders in USL. I think history. And you saw that today, right? All of it, when he crosses, it a lot of times it gets to someone. So a lot, it's just another piece. It's another piece. You with no hesitation. We talked about it today. The staff brought up, Tyrone and Stefan brought up a good point. Like, this might be a guy good for this game, and he was. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today it worked, and it helped us get the result. But it's hopefully it gives him the confidence that he can make a difference in this league.
We've got time for one more question for Freddie. James, we'll open it up to you.
Yeah, Freddie, I imagine you and the coaching staff kind of loosely mapped out probably lineups for these first few games. When you have a substitution in the 10th minute, basically with Douglas, and then changing it from there, how much of this could maybe blow all that up and have to rethink things for LAFC?
Yeah, it does, and it definitely, you have to rethink some stuff, and we knew that it was going to be tough, and we were going to have to manage guys to try to get the best, but we'll handle it. But like I told the guys, enjoy tonight. We as a staff will worry about LAFC, and then we'll be back to talk to the guys about it on Monday. But we'll definitely sit down with our science department. We had it ready, like you said. We actually did put a few lineups up there just to see how we can manage guys through the 6-game stretch. It's not concrete because we also got to see how guys feel after tonight and in the next couple of days. But we got to make sure that we're trying to put the freshest players out there in every single game, but still be competitive.